Ideamuffin.
So I had this great idea, and I was thinking we could make a show about ideas.
Her idea about talking about ideas and how to make them happen, I think she'd be really good at that because she makes a lot of her own ideas happen.
You know, it's not really about the production studio because I don't really have that, but it's more about the content. What can I share with you? You know, how can we have fun together and grow? You may be thinking, why should I watch Ideamuffin? Each show is very short. Each month we have a new speaker who has their own idea, and we'll go through the month and just talk about different things, different strategies, different ingredients that can help move your idea forward. And so each month will be kind of a unique concept. We'll also share a technology and a finance tip with you, as well as I invite you all to participate in our Funny Muffin, which is what we wrap up each show with. I know that you have had an idea before. I know you have. Have you ever been driving and been like, oh my gosh, I wish this existed? Or just been like, oh, I need to think of a good idea. I need to think of a good idea. I want to be a millionaire. I want to think about a good idea. Think, 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 think. I've also spoken to tons of people over the years who have also had ideas and been like, yeah, you know, I had this great idea, but I never did anything with it. And this is not just for starting companies, but also just great ideas you had in your job. I'll share one with you. So I have always had a background in sales and technology, and one time I decided that in order to get my clients' attention, I was going to send a box of Samoas in the mail. Like Girl Scout cookies, Samoas, you know, it's like the really delicious one with the caramel and the chocolate and the coconut. So I attached a business card to every box of Samoas and wrote a handwritten note that said, would love to have Samoa your business, and you know, stuck it in a manila envelope and addressed it and sent it out. And I am telling you what, it was phenomenal. As a matter of fact, I had a client send me back a box with a package of Wheat Thins and said, I'd love to do business with you, but my budget is thin. Ha ha ha. You could all benefit from sharing great ideas like that. Things that work, things that get response, things that, you know, are just great ideas.
Sorry, I was supposed to start out with, hi, I'm Katie, I love Ideamuffin. Katie, I love Ideamuffin, and I have a great one.
So hold on to your idea. We share ideas so that you can make your own. This month's guest host is first guest host, Shayna Mesnick. Shayna and I sat down to film the first show ever, and we're gonna start next week by chatting with her. She has an awesome business. She had an idea, she moved it forward. She's got another idea for a restaurant, which is really cool. She was like, Casey, I had an idea for a restaurant. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. So I'm gonna introduce you to Shayna next week. She is having a big launch party here in Richmond in July, so we'll talk about that. Hope that if you're here in Richmond or in the neighboring area that you might be able to join us and celebrate her new launch of her business here in Richmond. And she really has a story you won't want to miss. I think you'll love her. She's going to be awesome. So raise your hand if you have technology questions.
Technology tip.
Thanks, Casey. Hello everybody. Today I want to talk to you about data backup for your home computers. Your computer and some of its parts will have to break down at some point. That's data that you want to keep, you don't want to lose, such as financial statements, music, movies, pictures from your life vacations, etc. There are a few alternatives out there in the market that allows you to back up the data. The first one is going to be this media, where it allows you to do that to back up the data to a CD, DVD, or Blu-ray. This can go up to 25 to 50 gigs in space, which doesn't seem much these days. The second option is going to be external hard drive, which allows you to transfer the data or information from the laptop to the device and vice versa. It could be transferred to another computer, and it's very good for mobility. The third one is going to be Dropbox. Dropbox is one of those services that allows you to back up your data to an online servers, access the data to their websites, or access data to other computers that have the Dropbox client installed. It goes from Windows to Mac to Linux, and it can be accessed pretty much anywhere in the world. So give it a try at getdropbox.com. Check it out, give us your feedback, and that's all for today on the technology tip. Thanks.
Yeah, raise your hand if you have finance questions. Yeah, that would be me and a lot of other people that I know.
Finance tip.
Hello. Oh, I need to get rid of this lamp. Looks like it's coming out of my head. Oops. That's better. Okay, so the daily finance tip for this week is to go online to dailyworth.com and sign yourself up for their free personal finance email. It's actually supposed to be for women, although I enjoy it so much, I think you men might enjoy it too. It's kind of cheeky. If you've got any women in your life that need to get this email, certainly tell them about it as well. Amanda Steinberg created this personal finance email last January 2009, and she already has over 30,000 subscribers. So I really actually like getting it every day. It kind of makes finance and learning about it fun. So first finance tip is to go online to dailyworth.com and sign up for their daily email. Thanks. Have a good one.
Funny Muffin.
What's up, guys? I'm Baghead. I wear a bag on my head because I want my company to know who I am. Anyway, I went to one of my medical buildings that is known for HIV. Was walking in, and the lady was like, "Hey, do you have a cigarette?" And I was like, "Nah, lady, I don't got a cigarette." I walk in, talk to my doctors, come back out. The lady's like, "Hey, man, you got a cigarette?" I was like, "Lady, I told you I don't smoke. Don't make me give you a cigarette." And she was like, looks on the ground. She's like, "Never mind, I found one." Goes, picks up a cigarette from the ground. She's like, "Do you have a light?"
Wait, well, have you ever had an idea and been like, what do I do? That's why you should watch Ideamuffin. Watch it every week. That is exactly what you need.